knowledge of self, love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. You never stop learning. God is within. Protect your energy too. And remember, your haters really admire you. They just don't got the strength to tell you. You looking like a big deal.
I'm looking like a big deal. Yeah. And I'm looking like the real. If you can't swim, you bound to drown. Hard body like steel. Riding waves like I'm in a competition. I don't care how you feel.
Yeah, we up in this thing, man. We up in this thing, man. Salute. Who up in here? Who up in here? We got one person in here, man. Smack that like button. Smack that like button. Who is that? That must be a hater. They ain't said nothing. They ain't said nothing and they left out. That must be a hater. They say you gonna learn today. You gonna learn the dizzle, man. It's your boy, Brooklyn Nets. What's happening? What's happening, man? Let's shed some light. A little light one time, man. Shed a little light one time. What you on? What you on, Brooklyn Nets? Smack that like button if you just came in, man. Brooklyn Nets, what you on, my G? My guy. Hey, yeah, you been rocking too. You been rocking with me, man. Salute. Shout out Brooklyn Nets, man. I appreciate you, my G. My nigga say I'm not a Brooklyn. He said I hate Brooklyn though. I hate the Brooklyn Nets. Yeah, man. What you on, man? Brooklyn Nets, what you on? What you got going, man? What time is it where you at? Yeah, what time is it where you at? Yeah. What's up? All right. Hold up, man. Hold up. I got it. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Relax. Relax. I gotta get I gotta get with these. I gotta do something for the children real quick, man. Bear with me. Bear with me. Brooklyn Nets, he said he out of Florida. So okay, so yeah. Oh, y'all probably got good weather right now. I probably got good weather right now. Where you at? Chill out, chill out. Oh, it's already working. Yeah, but that's not on that. So you gotta wait for that. That's not on there. So just be cool. Be cool, be easy, man. Be cool, be easy. Let me share this. They say another day, another dollar. You off work? You you off you off work? Uh Brooklyn Nets, you off work? Hold on, I'm trying to share this out real quick. Share this out before before we start getting into it. Okay, hold up. Share this out before we start getting into it. Okay. Who had up in here, man? Smack that like button. Hold on, real quick. I'm sharing. I'm sharing this out. Let's see something real quick. He said, I've been cruising. Life been good. Yeah?
Knowledge of self,
You been
love,
cruising?
truth, peace, freedom, and justice. You never stop learning.
Salute.
God is within. Protect your energy too. And remember, your haters really admire you. They just don't got the strength to tell you. You looking like a big deal.
I'm looking like a big deal. Yeah. And I'm looking like the real. If you can't swim, you bound to drown. Hard body like steel. Riding waves like I'm in a competition. I don't care how you feel.
Oh damn, I was talking. I've been talking. I've been talking this whole time. I've been talking for about 30 minutes, 30 seconds to a minute. And y'all ain't hear shit. And it just dawned on me right now. I just noticed. But yeah, man, we about to get to it, man. We about to get to it. We about to get to it. There's been a lot of shit going on. Been a lot of shit going on. I've been paying attention to a lot. I've been paying attention to a lot. Hey, how many people y'all? Hey, y'all know people? How many people y'all know that in who then broke up or who then broke up or got a divorce during the pandemic? Byron, you off work? Yeah, how many people y'all know who then got a divorce or split up or you see their relationship heading towards that during the pandemic? Just got off. Salute. Salute. How was that? You had a cool days. Oh, you working from home though, huh? You working from the crib, huh, Vern? Oh, okay, okay, you going in. Hell yeah, that pandemic tested us. That pandemic tested us, hell yeah. Especially like if you went from seeing your wife or your girl only when you got to the crib and probably briefly in the morning. Most people used to see their wife or they girl, whatever, briefly. A little bit at night, a little bit in the morning. Some barely talked. Some barely talked. Now you gotta be around them 24/7. And then some people wasn't even working at first. Some people was just doing unemployment. Yeah, a lot of people wasn't even working at first. A lot of people was doing unemployment. So you wasn't doing shit but in the crib. You was getting your bread, but you had to look at your spouse all day. You had to look at the nigga all day. You had to look at your woman all day. Nigga probably ain't did that since y'all got together, type shit. Brooklyn Ness say, my point is, why are you married if it took a pandemic to get a divorce? Hey, that's a good question. A lot of people, Stats 280, salute. Queen Lotus, salute. Hey, that's a good question. That's a good question too. Because a lot of people, well, let's just keep it clean. Mar- it's the the marriage keep you from getting a divorce because of the money. For the most part, most people, it's the money. Most people, it's the money. Queen Lotus say everybody looking like zombies, shaking my head means that she wasn't the one. Hey, a lot of people been knew that though. A lot of people been knew that Black Rock was popping. Salute. A lot of people been knew that before. On the real stats, you start realizing how ugly they are, and that could be on the outside or the inside. It typically be on the inside though. It typically be on the inside. You start realizing how ugly a person is on the inside. Hey, but keep it a bug. Like a lot of people see, we got to keep in mind like how many niggas just want in-house pussy. It's a lot of niggas that get in a relationship that lead to marriage because a nigga was faking and shaking from the beginning. Like you can, a lot of times you can trick yourself into being like, yeah, I love this person. I'm in love with this person, but you really in love with the idea of like always having somebody, always having some in-house pussy. Um, Probably not. Could probably be being dependent. But I'm say marriage is not all good day, not all good days. Anybody will tell you that are liars. Hey, that's a fact. It ain't never gonna be all good days in no relationship. It's really just about how you get past it. How you get past it. What lessons you learn and like what kind of actions that you apply after that. Because a lot of people they have bad days, but it's like you know they make it up by like sex and shit like that, or a lightweight surface talk. Some I'm sorry's, I can do betters, but not really getting to the root of what the fuck happened. So it's gonna happen again. Then it's gonna happen again. Then it's gonna happen again. And that's what be happening in a lot of relationships. That's what happens in a lot of relationships. The link is pinned too. If anybody want to come up, this a open panel discussion. Um, he said the bonfire canceled. Okay. Um, yeah, that's what happens in a lot of relationships. People force themselves to be together, knowing that you don't, or you thinking that you really know somebody, but you really don't know them because you don't even know how to get to know nobody. You gotta that's some communication. And how many people know how to communicate effectively without getting in their feelings or emotions, or even if you do, because like it's normal to like get in your feelings and your emotions when somebody's saying some shit that you don't like. Like that's normal. But what's your response gonna be? What's your response gonna be? Can you control that for the for the greater good of for the greater good of the movement, for the greater good of the program, for the greater good of the team? Can you control that? A lot of motherfuckers can't control that. You get motherfuckers get to saying shit that you don't like, it be true shit. And then nigga heart get the what they say, nigga heart get the beating, motherfuckers get the feeling shit in their stomach, and then boom, explode, explode. How what? Hold on. Right, like hopefully spike in certain moments. What you talking about? How what? How what, Brooklyn? That's and with that, and with not knowing how to communicate, right? Not knowing how to communicate, it calls for you to explode when you can't take shit no more because you ain't been saying nothing. You just been holding all your feelings in. Everything you thought, you've been holding it in. Right, like now I cannot control my jealousy. Exactly. Exactly. Whatever it is, whatever your feelings is, like it make it hard to control it. If you don't know yourself, if you don't know how to communicate, if you're not comfortable expressing how you feel, right? Which all gonna boil down to shit not working. And see what I notice is like when you working and shit every day, you always on the go. Before this pandemic, everybody was always on the go. You see how people trying to get back on the go. Everybody was always on the go. Now the pandemic then slowed you down and it made you realize like, damn, how much you don't. It made you realize and see how much you don't like the situation you in, how much you don't want to be in it, and how much y'all can't stand each other. Or it could have brought people together though too, because you know everybody don't everybody not gonna have that. Everybody not gonna have that same story. Everybody not gonna have that same story. It could have brought people together for sure. And some people it did bring together. A lot of people, a lot of families got brought together in this pandemic. And it can make you realize like how much you don't even know the people that you live in the house with every day. How much you don't know about people that you live in the house with every day. That's what the that's another thing like people been grasping from this shit because like people got to sit back and realize like man I don't really know a motherfucker who I've been saying and thinking I've been knowing for 10, 15, 20 plus years. You got to really sit back and admit like damn I don't know this motherfucker. I don't know this person. Then you look like damn well how don't I know this person and we've been together this long like time being together with somebody for a long time it doesn't establish a relationship or getting to know somebody. That ain't what that's not what that do. You gotta I never really had a jealousy problem. People are going to people are going to hold up. I believe you saying people gonna be people. I never had a jealousy problem. People are gonna be people. No, that's a fact. And that's something that oh stats back here. That's something that we gotta accept too. Like people gonna be people. Stats, what's popping?
Shit, cool, guys, this shit. I wanted to add on to
Salute.
that too, right? That what you said, like people don't really be knowing each other. They get to see a lot of us and this is relationship advice to help. A lot of us don't know what love is. One, number one. And then a lot of us don't know how to identify if they love someone.
Oh,
Number two, right? So now number three, in order to know this emotional turmoil with them, financial, that's how you would know who that person truly is.
hold on. You was breaking up. Run that back real quick. You said in order to know.
Okay. In order to know who you dealing with, you must first go through financial turmoil, emotional turmoil, and personal turmoil with the individual in order to know who they are.
Talk that shit, man. That's so fucking true. Cause you ain't never been through different aspects of life with a person, so you don't know how they gonna respond. And these are the very situations that consistently happen when you in a relationship with somebody. So you gotta be able to get through them efficiently, or y'all gonna fall apart.
Mm-hmm.
And if
So
y'all only
now,
been in the honeymoon phase, what the fuck do you know about a issue or going through some shit if all y'all been doing is honeymooning and fucking?
mhm. So now, say for instance, you know what I'm saying, you feeling the situation, y'all vibing or whatever the case may be. Don't be the one that's trying to avoid conflict. Go for that shit, especially if it's like that's really who you are. You know what I mean? I'm not saying be toxic. I'm saying be yourself. Everybody ain't gonna agree with everything you say. Not gonna agree with the way you think. You know what I mean? They're not gonna agree, with a lot of different things. But you have to be yourself. Now, that person may have an objection to how you are, whatever the case may be. Now, this is what you will see the mindset of them. Are they mature enough to say, let me meet you halfway? I don't agree with what you just said, but I'm trying to understand why you said it. You don't have to agree with what I say, but at least try to understand why I said it. You understand? So that
Yep.
shows you the level of mental maturity this person has. Not a person who hear you say something and then when you go to say it, they don't agree with what you said, nor do they want to hear why you said it. You understand? I want to hear that. Damn, you know what I'm saying? You ain't even giving
Yep.
me the opportunity to give you the levels of who I am. You
At
know what I'm
all.
saying? So yeah, so you have to be yourself. Don't go in there, oh, I love you, baby, I'll miss you all day. Get on that bitch nerve. Get on that, but you have to be, it has to be genuine. It has to be genuine. Don't do it purposely. It has to be genuine. Vice versa. Women got memes out here right now. Oh, yeah. I hear they be talking about be a man's piece. Shit, I'm going to be annoyed. They got memes of this shit. Don't get them women. Get the women that genuinely you just have genuine differences. Then you can see if your chemistry work together. Can you overlook the way she think so you can compensate with the way? No. Can you overlook her answers to understand the way she think? Then that's when y'all can better each other, where y'all can try to come to a conclusion and an understanding. Okay, yeah, I understand why she said that because, a lot of things be personal experiences. So therefore, that's why they develop that thought process. That's all.
For real. A lot of hold up, Black Rock back here. A lot of people, Black Rock salute.
Yo, yo,
Yeah,
smoke, smoke.
a lot of people, all their behavior is bundled up life experiences, and they don't, and a lot of people don't want to acknowledge that a lot of time. But your behavior ain't nothing but a bunch of bundled up life experiences that you ain't faced head on yet. And now you
Mm-hmm.
just spreading that shit into our relationship.
Mm-hmm. And that's why you have to understand the parties involved. Everybody ain't going, answer the shit correctly, whatever the case. Just take the time out to understand the reason why they answered it wrong, or whatever. Just to understand it. Then that'll give you a better understanding of who they are. You know what I'm saying? That's the issue with relationships today. A lot of people aren't taking the time out to understand who they're dealing with. mentally,
Right.
emotionally. We all change under emotional distress. Logically, yeah, I could probably answer everything 100% correct. But now, if it's there's what can I say, an attachment to whatever, like say for instance, I might have experienced that. I may not be able to answer it as quote unquote politically correct or straight to the point. I may get a little flustered. You know what I'm saying? And I may respond with an emotional response instead of a logical response.
So what about this, right? Sure, the chick, like you, like y'all talking, whatever, but you just so happen to not pick up the phone, whatever, or answer a text, whatever, like that. So she respond back cursing you the fuck out.
She a clown.
Talking all kind of wild shit, like, motherfucker, you this, that. So how you think I'm supposed to treat this bitch?
You know what you're supposed to do? I'm gonna tell you this. Just this only for her. You only give her attention when you want her attention.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're supposed to do with her. You only give her attention when you want to give her attention because you know why? She's only thinking selfishly. How the fuck is you calling my phone or respond because I didn't answer? You gonna curse me out? You don't know if I'm alive. You don't know if something's happening. You know what I mean? You only think about what would affect you and it had something to do with me and that stopped me from answering your call. That's like she's basically telling you like you're a form of my entertainment. So whenever you don't answer, nigga, there's penalties for that. Like what? Fuck out of here. That's the shit. Fuck only you hit her only you only hit her up when you ready to fuck. Like you still man. You hit her with all that movie, I miss you, all that other shit. The whole time you on the shit. You don't even like that bitch like that.
Hey, so that's just a fling then, right?
Yeah, like
you gotta.
Yeah, like like it ain't that serious. Like y'all been talking whatever, and then you don't pick up the phone one time or whatever. She just start bugging out.
Yeah, I think that's yeah, if that's just she already then showed you what it was. So it's like now it's like everything is in your control. So you are we already know how to operate after that.
Whoa, yo, I stand on that. Keep the angles though. See, a lot of people don't understand what's really going on, right? When you're dealing with that situation, a man would assume, oh, yo, she really trying to be my bitch. You know what I mean? She tripping because I answer the phone. We get all pig-headed and shit. That ain't what that's about, my nigga. That ain't what that's about. That's all because she want her attention whenever she want it. It ain't
right.
So I look at the phone like, this bitch serious? Bitch, is you serious?
Bugging out, right? Bugging out. Like, yo, you bugging out, Jordan.
And that's what that's why like what I was saying earlier, like, man, niggas just cause the nigga rocking with a nigga in the street, a nigga gotta be that. If a nigga living with his girl or with a female and y'all living together, like you gotta be that same nigga in the crib. Because that be the reason why that be one of the reasons why females think that kind of behavior is cool, because if niggas gonna allow this shit to happen, they gonna keep trying it on every nigga that they come across.
Yeah.
Yo, and another vital thing.
Early.
Another vital thing, my nigga. Yo, a lot of, and it's universal. Whatever that I say works for man and woman. This is unisex shit. Because a lot of times, because you know what they do, the women will listen to this and be like, oh, he's only talking, directing toward women. No, that's both ways. I only gonna reference women because that's what I deal with. That's what I identify. That's what I like. That's what I want. No disrespect to people who want other things, but that's your problem. So you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But listen, You know, another thing too, a lot of us need to really take the time out to like get to know each other. Because when you get to know a person, you have to accommodate. And it's gonna work on both aspects, male or female. Y'all have to accommodate each other. You cannot go into a relationship treating and dealing with this person as if they were the last person together. Learn me, understand me, and then go forth with me.
That's why I always ask them about the last person they dealt with. Like, yo, so how was the last dude you dealt with? Yeah, it's
It's an
just an echo.
echo. Yeah, I don't hear no
I don't
echo.
hear
You talking
no.
about it's an echo?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
don't hear
don't,
no
I
echo.
don't hear an echo.
Yeah, it's like I said, I always ask them about the last person they dealt with. So if it's
Mhm.
nothing but negative shit, oh, he did this, that nigga was that, he ain't do this, that, and that, then I'm like, nah, something else behind the scenes. Cause a nigga just ain't gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga is that bad and you was with him for that long, like something wrong with you.
Right.
And that's the
And
thing
what?
that lets you know when a person automatically jump out the window, right? When you like, yeah, so how was your last relationship? Oh, it was he it was this and he was da-da-da. You gotta think to yourself like, so you telling me you were an angel in this whole thing? Like, it's only that
Mm-hmm.
don't that's a rarity situation where the girl
Mm-hmm.
was like really a good girl. And 9 times out of 10, the good girls remain good girls. They just become scary. They don't turn
Yeah,
bad girls. They
yeah,
don't
yeah.
turn bad girls. So miss me with all that. Oh, good girl turn bad. Good girls never turn bad. They become scary.
Exactly. That's a fact, though. That's a fact. Because if you still out here fucking niggas, like obviously you ain't that scarred.
Wow.
Hey, and how can I look at it like this? Like, okay, so if you if you hold up, I think it's a 5. Yep. Excuse me. Hold on, I gotta take this call real quick.
Word, man. Should be crazy.
You got you in on it, man. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, this, hey, yo, and I got a banger. Yo, wait till I drop this. Wait till
Hmm.
I drop this. That's why I gotta be one of the illest. Cause I don't try to hit y'all with all the miscellaneous bullshit. I speak my piece on some miscellaneous. But this next content that I put out, this for everybody. Y'all gonna be like, wow, just one of them eye open. Cause things been heating up lately. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Things been heating up lately. It's a lot going on health wise out here. It's a lot going on. You know? Shit. Why not use my little platform, spread some information? I don't give a
Why
fuck as
not?
long as you get out there. Word.
Why not?
Because a lot of people look at it. People look at the views like, oh, you only got 20 views. Oh, you only got 20 people. I mean, listen. At the end of the day, if I put a video out and get 200 views, that's 200 people that I don't know, and I'm providing
Mm-hmm.
information to where it's spread.
Right. Fuck them views. Like that shit, that shit cool if it come, that shit cool, but that don't that ain't that ain't the purpose of the content. At least from how I look at it, that's not the purpose of the content. I'm trying to I'm trying to I'm trying to showcase different fucked up behaviors that we see within our community and outside our community that we do to ourselves and that get done to us and shed light on it so motherfuckers can look at shit a different way. Not not fucking please motherfuckers for views. If that's the case, a
And
nigga
even if you
you
get
ain't gonna never get that high.
even if you get one person to sit there and you open his mind up, then nigga, that's a fucking star right there.
On the real.
Shit.
Because a lot of people don't understand how hard that is just to open one person's mind up to something different than what they've been trained to think. That's a big accomplishment.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big accomplishment. Hey, but yeah, what I was gonna say, before I hopped on that call, hey, we gotta okay, so what you think about this? Okay. And this for men and women. Okay. If everything I entertain is bullshitting and disrespectful towards me and what I stand for, should I expect to be able to land and everything I condone? I mean, the things that I condone is against my respect and what I stand for and my dignity. Should I be able to land me the right woman? Is that even in alignment with with what my actions are? What y'all think about that?
Nah, cause that shit gonna rub off on you. All that shit you condone, all that wild, crazy shit, all that shit gonna rub off on you, and that's gonna become a part of you. So, a person, if you looking for a good woman or good man, they ain't gonna come around because that with that behavior, those shit you condone is gonna put you in places around people and around things that's gonna fucking be the detriment of. That shit gonna put you in some ill position. So them good people you looking for, they ain't gonna be there. There's gonna be some other type of motherfuckers. For real.
Hey, and that's what so that's what I be peeping out about shit, because it's like, okay, if everything, just for example, this is always an easy example. If a motherfucker entertaining nothing but reality TV, how the fuck you think your relationship gonna be?
Mm-hmm. Because a bitch I guess she want to be with the dude, I guess with the money and doing this and that, but he's sleeping with this chick over here. He don't take care of his kids over here. He got this, you know what I'm saying? All this wild shit going on. But you saying, oh, they got the best relationship. He treat her so nice. But they don't take care of his other kids. What the fuck you talking about?
Right. And not to mention, like, they done told motherfuckers that we done gave these people this lifestyle.
Yeah.
They tell you that. So ain't nothing real about this shit, but yet a motherfucker watch this shit and then want what these motherfuckers got, and then base pivotal shit in their relationship off of what they watching.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what I'm saying. A lot of these reality shows distorted relationships because people aren't wanting relationships for the benefit of actually being with that person. They want relationships for the benefit of what this person can offer.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, and it's like everybody saying the same. Everybody say the same shit. I want to travel. I want to be a successful entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
But ain't nobody got the motherfucker.
Yeah, they ain't even work on their credit. They ain't even read no books.
Yeah.
Like how you want to do all this and you ain't, and all you really got is cash. Really, you got a job or something or whatever.
You know the craziest thing? Kevin Samuels be like, so like what type of dudes you want, whatever the case. Well, he got to be making six figures, and you be like, shorty, you never even been with a nigga that made six figures.
You never even been around and
You never even been around them. Like, what are you talking about? Like, how do you just jump out the gate and just say some shit like that? That's like kids who like McDonald's and never been there.
But they so stupid they don't realize a nigga makes say 200,000 a year. You know how much taxes he gotta pay?
Yo,
Being that he's not married, he don't have no kids.
they don't even understand that, bro. Like, for instance, people be like, "Yeah, I got time for 1 mil." Whole time, what tax is gonna take out of that? You got time for 500,000. You ain't got time for it. You know what I'm saying? They try to
Time
hit
for
you,
no
though.
meal.
Word.
Hey, see, and with Kevin Samuels, like he know, it's like he ain't talking to no real women.
He not.
It ain't
All
no
these
real
niggas
women pulling up on the. These are just women who got caught up in this all this, you know, this feminism shit and this equality shit, and they done got some degrees and some money, and they think everything supposed to fall in their lap.
Or they the type that want a nigga to chase them. Shit, because it's like, all right, cool. You talking, y'all talking, whatever. And she talking about, all right, whatever. She wants you to show her how much you like her by doing things and doing. But at the end of the day, what the fuck is she doing for you?
Exactly. They never reciprocate. It's never about reciprocation.
All she doing is accepting your advances. She could be bored, she could be lonely, whatever. Of course she gonna take it if you fairly handsome and you advancing her, she gonna accept it. But what the fuck is she doing for you?
Exactly. They don't like what has a woman do? What has a woman done or do to establish she likes you?
Right.
Let's all ask that question and answer that question individually. Well, no relationship. I'm talking about what does she do in order to let you know she likes you?
Cause she gonna pick up your call, but she might be bored, want to talk to somebody. It's just all that shit. Like,
Yo, it's two options. Cause man, look. Basically, what I'm saying to you is, a lot of times we pick them. They don't really pick us.
yeah.
Like we go up, it was good, man. I just doing like they don't go after us. Why don't they start going after us? If you feel this strongly, oh, men should do all this. Why aren't you going out to get what you feel that you deserve?
Right.
Hey, and that's the difference too, though, because like from like the the women who I didn't spoke to and the one that I'm with, nigga, a real woman gonna go after what she wants. She not about to be waiting on nothing or see nothing. She gonna go after what she want, and she already know how to play it. She already know what to pay attention to. She already done been around the block. So if it ain't what she wants, she gonna spend on it.
Right.
And it's just gonna be that. And she gonna let you know. She gonna let you know, like, okay, well, look, this, that, and the third, and da 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 da. Yeah, but we good though. Good though, but yeah, all that other shit, like, ain't work. Most people not gonna do that.
Yeah,
Nah.
most women. See, this is my basically what I'm saying. Women don't even know what the fuck they want. It's up to us to show them what they want. They don't know if they want to be in a relationship. They don't know if they want to be loved. They don't know if they want to be single. They don't know what man they like. They just know certain small things. Cause yo, you listen to a woman say certain shit, you'll be like, yo, how you go from that to that?
Nah, you know what it is? They comfortable what they comfortable with in their time at that very moment. And that shit could switch just like that.
Mm-hmm. Like, how the fuck you went from that to that? Like, that don't even.
Because the bitch just say, yeah, I'm single. I don't want no boyfriend. I'd rather be single. 2 months later, she pregnant.
Exactly. Whole time, like, you still having relations, but you're not having this shit. They
Hey
don't
guys,
understand
look,
that part.
Yeah, a lot of women like they don't even know how to get to know a dude. It's like even if they really trying to get to know you, they don't know how to do it efficiently.
Yeah.
And men too though. And men too though. And then it be it be like 6 months, 7 months down the road, nigga head nigga head be hurting, he scratching his head every day, like, God damn man, how the fuck I'm about to get out of this and how did I get into it?
It was the
'Cause
pussy. He got into the pussy and got stuck. That's what happened.
yeah. But that shit, I don't, that role I don't like to play. Like I just be like, I'm out of here. Like I don't stick around if I ain't trying to stick around.
Yeah.
I'm
Why?
trying to
You can't
fuck
let
up out
nothing
of
get
it.
in your way. You can't let nothing get in your way. Like you really gotta like we not about self enough. And not on like no selfish shit, but like on
Nah, it
some
gotta be
selfish
selfish.
shit. But on some
You
Yeah,
have to.
selfish shit. You feel me?
Yo,
Cause
think
like
that's part of
I
survival.
can't be no good to you if I'm not
Yeah,
good for myself.
that's part of
yo,
survival,
gangster
being
peep this,
selfish.
right? Women be mad selfish about their situation. And then what
Mm-hmm.
men do? We go around chasing them down. So
Yep.
now if you start being selfish toward them, they start chasing you. They start trying to figure out why you acting like that, why you so reserved. Why you not, you know what I'm saying? Now they want to figure out what's going on with you.
Mm-hmm.
You got to start putting yourself before them, because the society has told us to put them before us.
Yeah.
I I I've noticed a lot of a lot of real women like they more fond of niggas that just be chilling. Like I didn't receive the most action when I just be chilling. I don't be talking to nobody and nothing. Like I be in my own
Yeah.
world while all the other niggas trying to be in all the females' face, trying to be in everybody mix.
Yeah, they see that on like, oh, all right, I can say you level headed, we can chill, we can talk. You not all yo shorty, yo yo what's up, yo ma, yo, you know what I'm saying? Ain't none of that. They just see like, oh, you actually on a even I can sit there and actually talk or whatever. She gonna see that shit. Like you go in the room, it's a bunch of motherfuckers in there. You gonna see how many of them you attract. When you just chilling, you chilling by yourself, doing what you do.
Yo, my thing is, right, I learned this shit, right? You got to stand on that. Any movement you do with a woman, don't backpedal. If you say you going to smack this bitch, you got to smack her. I'm telling you,
That's a
I'm dead
fact.
serious.
That's a
But
fact.
it sounds crazy, but I'm dead serious. You cannot say anything out your mouth that you are not willing to stand on. Because if you do,
Mm-hmm.
that's when she's testing you for the rest of your life if you deal with
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like nigga, well you still ain't did the last shit you said.
it. Like you said, you was gonna do well, you ain't do it.
Yeah.
You ain't changed that.
She's gonna use
You ain't
that
changed
shit.
that tire, nigga.
Yeah, she gonna use that shit for her advantage all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Word. So you just gotta be able to stand on that. Like word, like I bet. Like she
And
do some funny shit.
they gonna
You
hate you
gotta
for it,
let
but
her know.
they gonna respect you for standing on what you
Yeah,
say.
they gonna respect that. That's why, like, yo, contrary to popular belief, people be like, "Oh, stats, you always flirting." Yo, I just be having conversation. Y'all think it's flirting? That's just me talking and making somebody feel good because they like talking to me. It ain't
And
my fault.
it don't even be flirting. It'll be the chick will just be so, oh my God, he's giving me this attention.
Exactly.
You
And
know what
then
I'm
they gonna
saying?
flip
And
it
then
on you. Hey,
yeah,
look, and then they flip it on the man. Oh, he thirsty. Cause mind you, you mad because a lot of women has that affection toward me to where so they start melting. That ain't my fault.
exactly. Like it's certain dudes that you come in contact with a woman, you just start talking to her. she be on her little girl. She like, oh, kikiing and all that. You know what I'm saying? Then there's other
Yeah,
dudes that bring a
they don't
different
be
side out of
understanding that smooth dominance. I ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? I know how to just talk regular and still make it look good. I know how to do that. Motherfucker be having one of the hoodest bitches out there. She start acting
them.
like a straight woman, a grown woman when she around you. Like that.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen Tanya act like that.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
like if you got it, you got it. You don't even have, you can have a regular conversation and it'll look like flirting because the way she's responding to your energy.
Exactly. That ain't my fault. If she's responding in a certain manner, that's on her.
Hmm.
Hey, women love information, man. And
Exactly. Like you
and
gotta have
niggas be
something to
doing
say.
everything else. Niggas be doing everything else instead of just like talking regular, talking about
Hey,
information.
yo, but you know the
Motherfuckers
funny thing
wanna,
about it, though? I
what's that?
learned something, right? This is very tricky. Women love information, correct. They love when you putting them on, correct. But this is something that you got to be mindful. Some of these women will learn you just to hurt you.
Mm.
They'll use that same information against you.
That's true. That's true too. So
I've
yeah, you
seen
for
that
sure
shit so
gotta
many
be
times. Like, damn, like you learned that tactic from me. Like, how you try to use my shit on me?
Hmm.
yeah, and that's yeah, like you said, you gotta be very specific on what kind of information that you put them on early in the
Yeah.
game.
That's why my pops always told me, he said, nigga, you better keep them talking. He said, because sometimes, he said, nigga had bitches that ain't know nothing about 'em. But he knew everything about their ass. He kept their ass talking.
Yeah, that's funny as
Yeah, like keep them talking, like because like you said, they're gonna use that information to hurt you in the future or immediate.
hmm
You don't know when they're gonna use that shit.
Yeah, we. It's just hard. It's hard to find a woman that are just just really is willing to grow with you. You know what I mean? Like when y'all talking, y'all learning each other, y'all vibing, everything is, just a natural flow. It's like when you talk to them, they just feel like everything has to be this way. And in that way, it's a way that she wanted to be. You know what I mean?
Cause
Like that's
cause
like
they've
that.
been so hurt. Niggas done did all type of shit to them. By the
But is
time you
that
run
my
into them,
fault? But no, but this the
it
thing. Is
ain't.
that my
It
fault?
ain't. It ain't.
Exactly. That's not my fault.
But they will
Like,
sit
yo, a
there.
lot of shit, the shit that women be doing, they be trying to make you feel bad for other shit that somebody else did to them.
Hmm.
You gotta grow up. I don't go around carrying the luggage from that
Yeah, well,
other
that's good to
person.
see in that. I know
Mhm.
I remember this chick told me
I know like
every like
it's a done dot. Like we can't go no further.
every relationship she been in, niggas put their hands on it. So I'm like, hold up. I'm like, nah, something ain't right.
So she don't know how to
And that shit,
respond to you.
that's what I'm saying. But I never got that serious. But I'm like, nah, cause that was always in the back of my mind. Like, nah, son, like every nigga just ain't gonna beat your ass. Like
Yeah, like
every
that's
nigga
just
don't do that.
weird.
You know what I'm saying?
Like low key, and a thing about it, women that have been in those type of relationships, they start to become accustomed to it to the
Right,
point where she start fighting niggas. She just
right.
mad because she losing. So she gonna tell you every nigga put their hands on her. That's because you was losing every time. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta
This
stop
nigga,
beating up these niggas. Shit. Like you might have started initiating the fights and shit.
Yeah, the nigga just two-piece you real
uh,
quick. Boop boop.
Word.
a lot of times they do.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times they do.
Word. That shit
Yeah,
be
but that
sad.
shit I had to leave. I was like, nah, that's like I was like, nah, I ain't trying to go to jail for this bitch. I was like, nah,
Yeah,
fuck
because
that.
even if that was true, let's just say that was true. That's what happened, and but you don't do that. You ain't got no intentions of putting your hands on her.
Right.
By you not doing that, it's a lot of times they can think something wrong with you just because that's was something that they used to.
Yeah, yeah, right, right.
It's like, what? This nigga not putting his hands on me or something? Like, he don't really love me or some crazy shit like that.
Like you right, bitch. I don't love you. I don't love you that much.
Cause a lot of females really been like broke down and
Yeah.
tore down, and niggas got them thinking like, well, this is what love is.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you seen your mama get beat on and she stayed
Yeah.
talking about she still love your daddy or whoever was whooping her ass.
Mm-hmm.
So motherfuckers really gotta stay away from like stand up on their own, even in these relationships, because behavior they embodying all that shit
Yeah.
and gonna end up condoning it in the future.
Mm-hmm.
A high possibility.
Real.
High
Then
possibility.
they do try to do shit to push you to that point.
Yeah, because
Like,
you
nah.
gotta learn behavior.
Like, nah.
Learn behavior. This is all you know. Matter of fact, I seen this. No, I didn't see. I was listening. I was listening to somebody YouTube channel the other day. I can't remember what it was, but it was. I don't even know if it was a sister, but it was a. She was like, they was talking about how they showing, you know, they got all this the LGBTQ agenda and all that shit, and how they trying to push it, and how people be showing public signs of affection in public from
Yeah.
that community. And she was saying that the kids don't need to see that, and I agree with
Yeah, nah, they don't need to see that. Like,
that.
even though it's a part
But then she
of
said,
life now, they don't need to be seeing that shit.
Hell no.
Yeah, especially
not
if
a
they
part
like
of life, like
five, like they like especially if they're like 5, 6 years old and all
it's a
like
part of
this.
life.
You know what I mean? Like, hell,
But yeah,
For instance, mind you,
even even with
black
that,
people.
hold on real quick. I don't want to lose my train of thought. But then she was like, well, a couple should show signs of affection in public. So that that the thought with that is, okay, well, how the fuck, how would a child know how to be guided into procreating? Never seen these signs of affection. You feel me?
mm-hmm.
Like because yeah, what's up? Just leave it right there. Good looking. Um, yeah, if they never seen these signs of affection from anywhere, we leaving it up to the TV to show them what that is, and we already know what the TV showing.
Yeah,
You feel me? So like even shit even shit like that is like toxic in our community when motherfuckers say like, well, I don't think the kids should show anything. Like, hell yeah, they need to. I ain't saying like be explicit, but kids need to see their parents hugged up,
mm-hmm.
uh, giving each other a kiss.
Mother and father, man and
Yeah,
woman.
mother and father communicate, not tonguing them down, but giving each other a kiss,
Yeah.
like bonding, like being one, but
Mm-hmm.
also being individuals.
And you saying more or less in the household. See, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people would try to take what you just said and try to flip it like, oh, then you saying, them type of people can't show affection. Number one, whether heterosexual or a different orientation than that, public affection has always had some type of, especially depending on how much you showing it, it always has some type of go get a room. So,
Mm-hmm.
that's in general. You know what I'm saying? I think, and I can respect that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should be, there should be some type of courtesy to that. Like, some type of way that where you can, do it privately.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Have some decency. Don't be out here. You got your girl, you squeezing all on your girl ass in public.
Nothing crazy, but like,
Nah, if her shit fat, I'm squeezing her shit in public, nigga.
Yeah, you can get it off here and there, but niggas will do it on some walking. Nigga be walking across the street, going to the store with a shorty, and stop in the middle of traffic and do that shit. Like,
yeah, I don't, not like that. Because I also know, like, it's kids watching. It's kids watching, and it's certain, it's certain shit. So we don't know what's the age limit of the kids that's watching. And see, I'll be thinking about this because this is what I experienced with my kids. Going around people, family members and shit, and shit that they do at their crib is different than what I do at my crib. So now the kids get to come in and asking me questions that I gotta answer. You feel me? So that's one of the things I'll be trying to be mindful of now since I didn't experience it. Ready to answer them questions. You feel me? And we didn't just and motherfucker that came by grabbing on the fat ass or something. They like, what's that? Because I know, nigga, anytime my kids see some shit, nigga, they be like, what's that? Why is it? It could be an ass, whatever. They be like, why it look like?
why I look like that?
Yeah, because my son, he observing too and shit. So he 12, he about to be 13. So I just wanted to see me with one girl, like, cause he done seen me about, man, and I don't want to expose him to that too much because he gonna think that's gonna be okay. Bounce from this one to that one to that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wanted to see me with one for a long time and shit, but I don't know.
Nah, you doing the right thing, shit. Because
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
you don't want that to get normalized.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I need to be doing. That's all it's gonna be is just learned behavior.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I don't like? The fact that, like, when women speak about men, they never speak about the good men that they had in their life.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of them speak on, oh, this nigga, this.
They was always the good one, right?
Yeah, like, y'all never talk about the good men in y'all life, and y'all can't sit here and say y'all never had, like, you ever hear, sometimes I'll be listening to certain women, and it be sounding like everything that they got to say about men is negative. Like, why is everything you say is negative about men?
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, that's when that's when you know a motherfucker full of shit. You got to take
Because
accountability.
if they having a conversation and they say they man cheated, so I'm like, all right, so what did you do to? You must have did something for him to do that. They'd be like, nah, motherfuckers just do that because they want to. Nah, it got to be something missing in the house or in that relationship to make a nigga step out.
and then number one, like, if a nigga is a cheater, right? You gotta ask yourself what made her attracted to him.
Right.
Because he had to be cheating. Like, he had to show you all the signs. Like, the nigga probably was in a relationship before he got anything with you. And why would you be in a relationship with a cheater?
Mm.
Shit be crazy. About
What
to
the-
roll up.
He said, I've been single for the last 2 years. The fact that a woman actually had me going crazy is still unbelievable. Nah.
Nah, you
Well,
gotta see. See, that's the thing, bro. That's a necessary stage. All everybody need to go through.
yeah.
Male, female, we all gotta see
Yeah.
what triggered you. Long as you understand what triggered you, you'll be alright. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't know, then somebody's liable to be have you as their they could be a remote control. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Turn you off, turn you on, all this extra goofy shit. But yeah, that should be necessary, man. You need to have those type of experiences. You know what I'm saying? Because you get that shit out your system. Now you ain't out here acting wild and you like 40 something years old acting crazy.
Right.
Mhm.
Damn, so he had that nigga going crazy. She probably had that juice box.
Yo, a
She
lot of
probably
times it
had
don't
that
even be the
shit.
pussy. It just be the fact that she mentally is doing things mentally. Like it be that she's You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be like, yo, come on, shorty. Like I know for a fact I put this there, and then you trying to tell me no, I did.
Mm,
Like they be trying to do mental games with men.
mm.
And
You know what I'm saying? Because basically,
the
when you
first
dealing with a female, you dealing with a female that's automatically going to involve some type of emotion.
Yeah.
You know what
Yep,
I'm
and the
So
first
if
time she
you,
see that you going for the game, for the game that she plays, she gonna do it again.
saying? Hmm.
Oh, this nigga dumb. Okay, he either dumb or insecure that he ain't about to speak up on that.
yeah,
Hmm.
if you can't master your emotions, and she see that, she gonna fuck your head up.
Yeah, she gonna whoop your head.
She gonna fuck your head up.
She about to do all types of goofball shit. She about to fuck your cousin. All types of shit, man.
And a lot of niggas, they can't. That's why, like, man, it was so many niggas that I seen when I was locked up who was they didn't had a what was that? They didn't got life for murdering the broad nigga, the nigga,
Shit.
Murdering a
and
damn.
all kinds of shit.
Dang.
Damn. I never get that to that point. Never. Shit, never get me to that point.
Uh,
And
For real.
you get it make you think like, damn, what was y'all thinking? Like, what was really going on? TN, what's popping? Salute, man. Subscribe to the channel,
Nigga
man. I ain't
said
never
if
seen you
he
before.
if he can't have her, nobody else can. That type of shit. They be on that type of time. If he can't have her, nobody can. And they gonna take her up off here.
He said
Yeah,
he gonna book our flight to nowhere land.
that's square business. You gotta be able to know like you're gonna be good. You're gonna be good whether you with somebody or not.
Yeah.
And then that kind of show you where people is at too. Like when people get to talking about how they gonna harm themselves if you leave and all this shit. I'm like, well, damn,
Hmm.
you gonna hurt yourself?
Yeah, I think that's the guilt trip shit. Like, well, I ain't going nowhere. Don't kill yourself, baby. But you like you gonna
That's
sit
when they
there
know
and
they doing some bullshit.
yeah, like you really gonna hurt yourself if I leave your ass.
Like
Yeah,
who
that's
you know?
wild.
Romeo was the only stupid nigga that did some dumb shit like that, and he was a white boy.
Yeah.
Man. Oh,
Nigga.
hey, he sure did. Hey, he sure did.
Hmm.
Think
Yeah, a lot of
yourself.
A lot of shit I be saying, sometimes it take a minute to see, but I be I be going in the direction. You know what I'm saying? Romeo was the only one who did some dumb shit, and then she followed behind him, being stupid.
Mhm. Yeah, what the fuck?
That's
Yeah,
it.
they drunk poison, right? Or some shit like that.
What I'm not familiar with this.
Yeah, I think they drunk poison or something like that.
Yeah, they drunk poison.
Yeah, they
He
was
drunk the
wild.
poison. It was crazy because I think she was like knocked out, and he thought she was dead from the
Yeah,
poison, and he decided
yeah.
to drink it too, and then come to find out she wasn't dead.
And nigga so stupid, he might be reincarnated as a fucking squirrel, and she might be reincarnated as a kangaroo.
Mhm.
And her ass in Australia, this nigga up in the fucking Bronx somewhere.
He said the Bronx. Yo, what's wrong with this nigga?
Yeah,
Shit.
in a sewer home.
Word.
Like, what's up? Fucking around in Joe's apartment.
Yeah, nigga, wow, hell, I ain't doing no shit like that.
Yeah, you got to be careful. You got to be super careful. Hey, so, what y'all think about people not having control over their kid?
What you mean? How they not having control over their kids?
Like the kids, like in the streets and all that shit, bugging out.
Whether they kids in the street, whether like really, like no matter what it is, but just like a parent, a child being rebellious to the parent and not taking heed to shit that they say, and they got their parents in their life.
Oh yeah, my son, he tried that shit, but I beat his ass. I beat because I know I was an asshole when I was younger. So that's the shit I gotta deal with. I know I was an asshole. Yeah, he be trying. He
But
be
look, dude
trying.
said Romeo was black. No, the fuck, Romeo wasn't, nigga.
Niggas
What
that
black
Romeo
man
was black.
guy was like a regular black man was named Romeo?
Hell no. Master P
Especially during
son.
them times. Like, nigga, no black man named Romeo, bro. That he was a straight white boy. Like, what are you talking about?
He said
I don't
Romeo
know.
was black.
That's what
He
TN
said
said.
you can't own. Hold up. You can't own a person if you think you do own a person. Big misjudgment.
He said he talking about Lil Romeo. So he bugging out.
Master P son. Shit.
Hey, but no, okay, so basically it be hard a lot of times for parents to gain control over their children, right? What's
That's
up?
cause somewhere uh, I think somewhere along the line they lose respect for the parent or these niggas just start smelling themselves. Yeah, that's how that shit is. They start smelling themselves and want to try all kind of shit. Like, oop.
Okay, I want to catch up on here. All right, I'm gonna bring a perspective in. 'Cause I look at it more like this. If okay, if my child is out of the crib 8 hours out the day with a stranger, they picking up on all this stranger's mannerisms, behaviors, and
This shit
whatnot.
going in and out. You heard? Pause.
I was saying, my nigga said, pause.
Nah, but it's
Well, you had to though. That shit would have been crazy. But imagine,
Hey,
hey,
that
look,
shit really
imagine,
that
hey,
serious?
look. But peep
it
this, imagine
is. It
a new
is.
viewer just popped in and he and heard that, and this is nothing but niggas. He be like, nah, you gotta say that. Niggas pop in, he talking about, yo, it's Woody Woo. Like, nah, son, God pause.
Yeah, that shit serious.
Yeah.
But no, I was saying like, okay, if your child at school 8 hours a day, they picking up on everything that's happening at school, other kids' behaviors. They
Yeah.
they bringing it back to the crib. It ain't no different than a person watching reality TV, and now you getting to say this. You using the slang that you hear on there in your everyday life, or you behaving in ways that you see on there in your everyday life. So it's kind of
Yeah.
similar. So I look at it like if yo if you if the child is in school 8 hours of the day every day, it's only a matter of time before they rebel against the parent, because everything that the school teaches them near is against what needs to be taught in the household. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's the opposite. So I look at it like it's only a matter of time for the for, for the child to break bad on some shit. Like, man, look, this how this shit about to go, or I'm about to go.
Yeah, that's when you put them paws on it.
Is that gonna work though?
It'll work. They still got their little attitude. They still got their little attitude or whatever. But then you gotta start. What I learned, you gotta start. Like like you put them in a position where, all right, this how you want to carry. You gonna carry it this way. So they think it's all good, and you take something away that they like or that they want to do. Now you can say a phone, a tablet, game, or whatever they like to do. You put something like you just take that away for something like, damn, how can I put this shit? Like you deny them of that, and you tell them why you deny them of that. And you sit there, nah, but this didn't nah. But you grown. You want to be grown, right? That's what I tell them. Like, you grown, right? All right, here you go. This is mine. I bought this. You grown. You could go buy that yourself.
Shit. Hey, my parents did that shit to me. But I ain't gonna lie, nigga. That didn't stop nothing. That
Yeah.
that, that ain't stop shit. Like taking shit. They used to take shit. I used to not have nigga shit for months. And it didn't really change nothing. Like I was still gonna do me. I was still gonna be me.
Man. But that shit, I think that's just because, like I said, I know I wasn't shit. I was an asshole. Can't nobody tell me nothing. So I think he gets some of that from me, and I just got to check it now and then with a little body shot, a little, you know what I'm saying, a little chin check or something like that.
Hey, but look,
Shit,
but look. Now peep game though. Cause remember I said like everything at the school is against us. So
man.
while you body shotting the chin checking at the school every day, they talking about child abuse. They encouraging kids to talk up.
Well, if he want, you know what I'm saying, then you got that option. If you decide to do that, you're gonna be with somebody that you don't know. You don't know what the hell they gonna try to do to you. None of that. And then what you gonna do then?
Right. But right. Now, but check this out. Then also the next thought is like, cause see, like the way children think, like they think very simple. So it's like anything is better than this. You feel me?
Nah, so you gotta
Children
paint.
think
Nah,
shit is very
paint.
simple because it's like if they can, if they're not getting what they want here, and then and then you know these institutions, they gonna, you know, they big up to the child and make it seem like shit is gonna be like this and gonna be like that when they in these group homes or motherfucking being adopted and shit like that.
Nah, you gotta paint that picture for them. You
Yeah,
gotta paint that picture.
right. And I'm saying like they be they be painting that picture like all the time. You feel me? Like
Nah,
that.
the teachers of them be like, oh, you know, this person will treat you this way. No, I'm gonna tell you what's really going on. Nah, this you got some sick motherfuckers out there that's gonna do X, Y, Z, gonna try this, this, that, and you know what I'm saying? Because you
Yeah,
gotta
they
be
gotta be
the
exposed.
ground in yeah, you gotta be the ground in reality. Like, this you sure this is what you want? All right, you gonna see
Right.
what it is.
But look, catch the twist though. Can't like can I be the ground in reality if 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 my child fears? Because nigga, I used to, you feel me? My mama used to whip my ass, so that was my approach
Mhm.
up until,
Yeah,
you know, up until I stopped doing it. So uh I would say like they pump more fear, but it didn't stop me from doing nothing.
mm,
That shit, it did pump fear, but it didn't make me be like, well, man, I'm not about to do this.
yeah,
Like I still had the notion to do it.
yeah. But it's like, yeah, like you could like act like you're gonna do it. Like sometimes I do that. I act like I'm gonna do it. You know, you put the look on your face. You go, what? You know what I'm saying? They go act like you're gonna do it,
Yeah.
and then you see them kind of get shook up and shit. You like, all right. You like, all right,
Then
listen,
talk
I'm
to him.
telling you. Yeah, like, listen, I'm telling you, stop playing.
Yeah,
And
no,
then,
that's a fact.
yeah, yeah,
I'll be having to do that. I'll be having to do that myself.
yeah.
Cause a lot of times, like, you know, they get to thinking that you got soft.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of times they get to thinking that you got soft and because because they ain't you ain't whooping ass no more
Yeah.
and doing more talking, they
Nah,
they push
that's why
your
you gotta kind of like balance it awkwardly. Like you do a couple times, you talk, then like probably the fourth time you hit, then the next time you talk, hit, and like you gotta awkwardly balance it so they don't know when it's coming.
like this shit can happen at any time. So
Yeah,
let me just stay on the narrow.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a that shit a real tricky situation, man.
yeah. It
Cause
is
like
because I mean, obviously that shit it might have worked for us, but I don't know how much it did work for us getting our ass whipped. Because you only supposed to get your ass whipped one time. If you getting multiple ass whoopings, that means you did not learn your lesson. And I got multiple ass whoopings.
I think I'll be I'll be thinking like just looking back, like maybe if something was done different ahead of time, that maybe the ass whooping approach wouldn't even have to come into play.
Yeah.
But always gotta give grace, because like the generation of parents that we come from, they ain't have all the tools.
Yeah.
They did the best with what they could. So I respect them for that, especially like looking back on and seeing what's happening today and how they was applying it back when our parents was young and shit. Like that's when some of this shit was started and coming into play.
Yeah.
And now it's like fully here, and it's like, yeah, my people's made it through some shit, because a lot of motherfuckers didn't make it. They fell victim to the prostitution, the drugs, the guns, the pimping,
Yeah.
whatever it was, just everything that they used to influence us. Because imagine it, he talking about, hold on, no more shower. Because imagine if they didn't. Shit, there was no cell phones, no cameras. No, that's a fact. No cell phone, no cameras. But why you say that though? As far as what? Shit, no electricity. What you talking about? What you talking about, Brooklyn Nets? I'm lost.
Yeah, no electricity. What the fuck he lived at?
Yeah, shit. It always shit. Electricity been on this earth since, nigga. They just make motherfuckers think that it ain't no electricity some places. But it's electricity out there, motherfucker. They just ain't got it to you. But yeah, nah, yeah, I be seeing that shit as like a conflict of interest. I'm seeing that shit as like a conflict of interest, and like since the pandemic, I've been doing the homeschooling, and then even I made a choice with being my queen. We made a choice to just not put the kids back in regular school. So like I'm seeing the influence that the school had on them,
Yeah.
and more of the influence that I have on them now. Because like my daughter, she would say shit like, she would tell me like somebody was messing with her at school. So, like she'd be like, somebody hit me. So I'm like, okay, well, hit them back if they hit you. You feel me? Like that's it and that's all. Just don't let nobody hit you, and don't do nothing. She like, but the teacher, and
Yeah,
I'm
like
like,
the
man,
teacher, but
I
I'm gonna
ain't,
get in, trouble if I do. Like, nah, fuck
yeah,
that.
I
You
ain't
get in
trying to hear
trouble,
that.
you tell the teacher to call me.
Right. Cause like, and I had to like make it be known, like the teacher doesn't have any power over you. The teacher is not your parent. The teacher don't run nothing. The only thing you got to do is just be respectful. But anything that got to do with you and your own person, like that's all you. They ain't got nothing to do with the teacher, and the teacher can't tell you nothing. Like your first classroom is at this is at this house. That's your first classroom. That I had to like let them know, like this school is like this a second school. It's like a second school, but you get your real knowledge and your information from here. So what we say right here, it overrules anything that the teacher talking about. And then I even stop like when they say my kids was doing shit in school, like I even stopped like getting on them about that. Because like, man, the teachers be motherfucking provoking children. They be provoking children like a motherfucker. And that's the shit that we don't see. But just so
Because the
happen,
teachers got younger, so they more so around our age. Because remember, we had some old ass teachers. Like I had a teacher that taught my stepfather. You know, and she
Yeah.
was old. So these teachers are getting younger. You know, they into the same world they into. So of course they're gonna have the same attitude. So they always gonna clash.
And then a lot of times, like the teachers don't got kids.
Right.
The teacher don't got kids. So how could you how could you be how could you efficiently like do this when your nerves have never been ran this thin before?
Right. Now my cousin the teacher, she ain't got no kids. So, like I said, I don't know how she do it. She about
It is
40,
some
yeah,
exceptions. It is
40
some
something
exceptions.
years old. Yeah. Nah, but she don't like kids. She don't want to have kids. But she's a teacher. You see what I'm saying? So that shit is weird. Like you don't like kids, you don't want to have kids, but you a teacher. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't even know how that makes sense.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't even know how that makes sense. Or how you can even deal.
Hmm.
Because I would figure like you gotta like kids to
Yeah,
want to be that.
yeah. And I be wondering, I be seeing them, you know, I be seeing some of the teachers in my son's school. I be like, man, these joints is like looking alright, but probably like maybe 2 or 3 of them got kids, but they all work around kids. Like I be like, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, that shit wild. Because I would only assume that shit. The children, which is normal though. Children be getting abused like a motherfucker at school.
Hmm. Hmm.
Verbal. I'm more so speaking about verbally though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah,
They be
verbally,
getting.
yeah. I got verbally abused in school. My teachers used to curse me fuck out. And then I had one third grade teacher. That nigga ain't give a fuck. He used to grab niggas' ears. Boy, that nigga, you start fucking around in class, and nigga run up on you, grab your ears up. Niggas used to fight with that nigga too. That nigga was some diesel white boy. He used to play tennis and shit. And that nigga thought he was a gangster and shit. That nigga, he coming in chewing. He had some matches he used to be chewing on and shit with the sunglasses. Nigga start fucking around. That nigga just run up on you, grab your shit up. Nigga be swinging on that nigga. That shit was crazy back then, son.
Y'all ain't get suspended.
Hell no. Because the principal knew that's what he did. So he grabbed your ear up and shit and rough you up with your shirt and all that. You swinging on him and shit. And you in, I mean, 3rd, 4th grade, like, how much damage can you really do and shit? So niggas throw you out in the hallway. And you tell a teacher, another teacher, or principal, oh, yeah, he grabbed my ears up. Like, what was you doing? Because they figure he ain't gonna do that for no reason.
That's how they. That's how they
Yeah.
getting at y'all.
Yeah. That ass,
He
real.
ain't gonna do that for no reason.
And but we was, like I said, we was all assholes in there anyway. They purposely put all the assholes in one class. So
Yeah,
that's why. So that's why niggas was like, all right, they ain't gonna fuck with him. Nigga, you crazy? You dealing with niggas from the projects, nigga.
hey, that nigga hell too, huh?
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, nigga, he used to, even the girls, fucking little girls was in there wilding. I mean, one chick tried to throw a desk at this nigga. He grabbed her up, nigga threw her out the class like, get the fuck out of
Tried to throw the desk
here.
at him.
Yeah, she tried to throw a desk at him.
He must have been strong. What grade was you
Yo,
in?
yeah, that was third grade.
Damn, 3rd grade.
Yeah, 3rd grade. Yeah,
I
was
guess,
it?
I guess
Yeah.
them desks wasn't that heavy though.
Nah, they wasn't. Yeah, they wasn't too heavy. Yeah, the little light aluminum shits. You could just pick them up by the legs and throw them shit.
Yeah, he wasn't having that shit though.
Yeah, that nigga, he dodged that shit. That nigga ran up on her, grabbed her up, threw her ass out the class.
Yeah, see all that shit. That's the kind of shit, nigga. I be on the tip. I was on the teacher's ass.
Uh,
I'll be
but the
asking all
funny,
kinds of questions. And
the funny shit is nobody told their parents. I think maybe one dude told their parents. But we was all like, nah, he touched me again. I'm punching him in his face. Like we was.
hey, because it's like you damn near had the permission.
Yeah. So ain't
You
nobody
basically
tell
had
their
the
parents.
permission.
It's like, he ain't gonna touch me today. He touched me today, so I'm punching him in the face. And that's how we was all giving it up. And I think only one dude told his own parents. And I think actually, I think that was the year we left the class and shit. We went to fourth grade, and then I think he stopped doing it. Like I think our class was the last class he stopped doing it. Yeah, because I think somebody reported him or something like that to the with the superintendent or whatever that is.
Yeah, that shit wild. Yeah, nigga can't be going for that shit. Fuck that.
Nah, that shit. We was young ignorant niggas from the projects. We was gonna hold our own against them. Niggas said, "Fuck that." He said, "You better not touch me." Nigga said, "What?" Nigga call your bluff, run up on you, grab your shit up, and they get into a fight.
But he wasn't punching nobody though.
Nah, he ain't punch you and shit. Like he grab your ear up, grab you by the shirt collar and shit, yoked you up a little bit, and threw you out the room.
But still
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
though, you already know that shit ain't happening with nobody child today.
Nah, yeah, you can't get away with that shit. Nah, and then the curve, like I said, and the teacher I had, that was my stepfather teacher. I had her in what was that, seventh grade? Yeah, she used to curse us out. She used
Yeah,
to
I
sit
ain't.
there, curse us out. Like, y'all motherfuckers better stop that shit. She was an old black lady, smoked mad cigarettes. Just like she was some old gangster old lady. She used to curse us out crazy.
Yeah, I ain't never had no teachers like that.
Yeah, man, that shit, she was crazy out here.
Yeah, that shit with the. I think the most we had like as a teacher was like maybe some military dude. So
Mm.
he had us doing all the military exercises and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, we had a few of them. Yeah, say you bad in the classroom. You got to stand up the whole period and shit. Yeah, little shit like that. You got to stand up the whole period or the whole day. Because I think we was in that class all day, so you had to stand up the whole day. All type of dumb shit.
Yeah, niggas ain't standing for that shit these days.
Nah,
It ain't even too many. like it's so much shit going on. Like you never be able to. Like teachers will never be able to do that. Like you can't do nothing in the school these days unless it's about pushing their agenda.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you could do. Is push their agenda.
Yep.
And if you're doing that, then if you doing that, then you can be a part of their team.
Yeah. Because I think they only let certain parents on the PTA and all that type of shit.
Sure, a
They
lot
ain't,
of
they ain't gonna
parents.
let they ain't gonna let a nigga like me on PTA.
Sure,
Hell
if
no.
they do, they're gonna try to get you off.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna try to get you off for real. They don't they don't want nobody who about to speak up on nothing on nothing.
Nah. Because I don't know out there, but the school system out here is run by the small hats.
It's
So
run
I
by
don't
the
know.
it's ran by the small hat.
Yeah.
Like what you mean?
The Jews.
Oh, he said it's ran
Yeah.
by the small hat. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a good name right there.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
especially
So
for
you gonna say the J word and try to flag and shit.
but I
But yeah,
wonder can you say it in between and maybe it won't.
well, I guess I just said it.
Right, it might not.
Depend on what you say after though. Like you can say that, but depend on what you say after.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's gonna depend on a lot.
yeah, yeah. They run our school system out here and shit.
You said they run what?
Our school system. Uh, so I don't know if they do that out there. If they run it out there.
Shit, they run everything. Shit, really, for the most part. Them and the Asians,
Yeah.
for the
Well,
most part, them and the Asians, they the ones that run shit. They the one keeping shit going.
yeah,
Even the music industry,
yeah. Pretty
they got
much shit.
they got that whole shit sold up.
Yeah, they got their hand in every goddamn thing.
Yeah, anything you want to do, they right there letting you know, like, okay, we a part of this. What you trying to do?
Yeah,
What you trying to do? Man, I've been paying attention to these YouTube streets, man. This shit, this shit
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. This shit. I don't know. This shit is man. Like I said, I don't know what the fuck going on, but niggas getting exposed and this and that. And I don't know.
Yeah, niggas put niggas, or I don't know what it is, but niggas trying to put niggas addresses and information and shit out, talking
But
about
it's
niggas
like,
this, niggas that.
but it's like you putting like you put somebody information out there, and then somebody actually go do something to them. You putting yourself in a position. They gonna be like, how this person found out of where he live or whatever.
All the time.
Oh, oh, I got his address from him. And they knocking on your door like, yo, excuse me, sir, well, you gotta come with us.
Hey, and they on YouTube saying it.
Yeah, like,
They on YouTube saying like what they gonna do. They about to come see about it. Niggas gonna
Nah,
be pulling up to niggas' door and shit like that.
nah, you can't
Niggas
announce
telling
it.
niggas come on my platform, and still telling niggas to come on their platform, like come on my platform, and I won't do this type shit.
Wow. So they trying to extort niggas, try extort.
I really don't know, like, cause this shit like really weird that like that you could put so much time and energy into somebody else.
Right. Nah, they don't got nobody to love them and they ain't got nobody to love.
Hey, and that's one of the big things too. Like a lot of people who just be like with the fuck shit on these platforms, like they they didn't been alienated from authentic people
Mm-hmm.
already, which play a part in why they feel comfortable doing fuck shit like to the world.
Yeah, cause somebody
I
bound to
feel
say
nothing about it.
if somebody give a fuck about you, they bound to say, yo, what the hell are you doing? Why are you doing that
Right,
online?
right, exactly. And ain't nobody said nothing. Like don't nobody tell you nothing.
Yeah, like ain't nobody in your ear. Like, what the hell are you doing? Like you going like people actually going to people's house, knocking on niggas' doors. Like come on, man.
You said people going to people's house knocking on niggas' doors
Yeah,
in these
you ain't
YouTube
see.
streets.
Yeah, you ain't see that chick that went to that dude's house
Hell
and
no,
he came out with the gun.
hell no.
Yeah, it's what's that? I guess they call it the beef sector or whatever. All them motherfuckers over there going to people's house and all that. Nigga, she came to his crib, I think like 3 in the morning. She knocked on his door. He come out with the gun.
What smooth? What's popping? Peace, guys.
Yeah, yeah, shit is crazy.
So, a female, a blogger.
Yeah, I think she do got a page.
Damn. So a blogger showed up at another blogger crib
Yeah.
in the early AMs, and he came out with a gun.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened from there?
I guess they was talking for a little minute, arguing. Then she left. But I'm like, come on now, like you don't do no shit like that.
And it's
Or
from
off of YouTube, off of arguing from YouTube,
yeah, that shit silly.
spilling into the streets.
Yeah, that shit silly. That was dumb too.
Nah,
That
then
was
you seen the other shit with the other two chicks.
what
The
other
other
shit?
girl, the other girl living. One of the girls live in Atlanta. The other girl, I think she live in North Carolina or some shit. She drove all the way to Atlanta to pull up on her, but she was across the street from her house because the other girl had the pistol. So she didn't want. I guess she didn't want to step on her property and get shot.
Right.
Yeah, shit is
Did it
crazy.
escalate to anything from there?
Nah, I guess the police was called. Yeah, they called. She called. I guess somebody called the police or something. They wrote a report, and that was it.
Hey, that shit, wow. I think I gotta do a series on this shit. I gotta
Yeah,
do
this shit
a
is
series
crazy.
and I gotta do a series or a movie on this shit. Gather up, gather up all the information.
Yeah, this shit is good. It's a whole bunch of pages like the beef sector. It's a whole A whole bunch of them over there like that. So I don't even. I stopped tuning in over there. Like I don't. That shit
Hey,
too ignorant for me.
hey, is it a channel called that though?
Nah. It's a bunch. It's a bunch of them who got channels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of them. I guess if you type in beef sector in the search, some of their pages will come up and all that. You'll see like this person talking about this person talking about them, they talking about them, little shit like that.
Oh yeah, and they probably hashtagging it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably hashtagging it too. Oh yeah, this shit wicked. This shit wicked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ain't know this shit was this deep, and I wonder like how long these people been doing this shit, or is this just some pandemic shit?
It got crazy because during the pandemic, everybody in the house and shit, so they gonna be on YouTube all day. So that I guess that's when shit started getting crazy. Like I guess yeah, from last year to now, shit started getting crazy.
Oh yeah, this shit is out of control.
Mm-hmm. Niggas is getting people kids taken from them, all that shit, man.
Nah,
Yeah, niggas calling CPS on niggas, getting their kids taken away, getting niggas fired from their jobs, all kind of shit.
ooh. Yeah, I ain't know this. I mean, I know it got deep, but I ain't know that shit got that deep.
This shit deep. Oh, this shit deep.
Damn, and and YouTube capitalizing off all that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, the people whoever got channels though that's popping, they capitalizing a little bit too. But
I
YouTube for sure
mean,
capitalizing off that shit.
nah, not really, because all they really get is cash apps, because half of that shit, they can't monetize that. 'Cause they cursing, threatening people, and doing all kind of shit. They getting flagged, people flagging each other channels. So all they really doing is just getting cash apps. They can't monetize their pages like that. And then some people they be paying other people to beef with other people. Like this shit is it's a whole circus over there. So I said I can't be that shit too ignorant for me, man. I can't do it.
Yeah, that shit. Niggas talk. So you saying a lot of shit niggas can't get monetized off of, or they can't monetize it even if they page is monetized, like the content.
Yeah, like it'll be in review or whatever because of the language. You know what I'm saying? People you threatening people threatening you, you get palm bomb, like shit like that. You putting out people information and all that. Yeah, you can't monetize stuff like that. So I think they pages are being reviewed. So they can't really appeal it because look at the content on the page.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they live with the cash apps.
Damn, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So that let me know like motherfuckers just really like gossip and shit.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Motherfuckers just really like bullshit.
Gossip, he say, she say. Oh, what you even it even start with, let's say me and you having a debate. We could agree to disagree. They can't agree to disagree. They disagree all of a sudden. It's just turning to beef. And then next thing you know, They making video after video about this person and getting other people to gang up on them, getting other people to expose them. Like it's just a circus. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's funny you say that because like what I also notice is like it's a lot of yes man on this motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's a lot of yes man on this motherfucker. Because it ain't no way like somebody can get you to go gang up on somebody. Like that was something you wanted to do because you wanted to ride on somebody's back or make them whatever you was trying to make them feel or whatever game you I don't know what people agenda be, but it'd be so many things.
I'm telling you, people be paying people to do that too. They probably send them like $100. Yo, make a video about this person. Or what kind of
Oh what?
information you got? Yeah, what kind of information you got on this person? Can you get their address? Can you do this? Can you do that? Do you know this person? Whoever. Yeah, shit like that.
And I know they can't be paying much.
Nah, because they not getting much. So you send somebody $50 and they, you know what I'm saying, they don't got that many subscribers, they not monetized. They gonna make a move for you for $50, $20.
Right.
I guess depending on the price go up depending on the favorite. Mm-hmm.
Oh, like depending on who you trying to get information from for.
Yeah, like say they probably send them $200. Yo, give me as much information as you can on this person. And I got another 200 for you. Yo, shit
Yes.
like that. Or if somebody's in the same state as the person they beefing with, they'll, you know what I mean, they'll send them that money. Yo, see what you can dig up on this person and bring that back. And that's how that shit pretty much works. It's fucked up. But that's what they be doing.
Yeah, that's the lame as fuck. Only for motherfuckers to be deleting the video or not be able to monetize. If you gotta delete if you gonna end up deleting the video or not being able to monetize it, it's pointless. For real. Because it's just that's a lot of time and energy that you gotta give into that shit.
It's just to get as many people to turn against the other person as possible.
And then it's like you don't know none of these people.
I don't
People. All these people you met on the all these people you met on this platform. What's the true objective? Like ain't it some people that you know in real life that because I look at it like if you can get into it with some people over some bullshit like this on YouTube, then I know you got to be getting into it with motherfuckers in real life about bullshit.
I don't even think they get into people in real life. I think they probably burnt all their bridges already. Yeah, they probably burnt all their bridges already, so there probably ain't nobody around them.
This is the last train right here. YouTube.
Now see for this or Bigo, the other shit they be on.
OnlyFans.
Now the other shit they be on Bigo, Bigo, whatever that is.
Oh, yeah, I heard somebody talking about that. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what that is. I ain't even.
You making money over there though.
You said you can make money over there.
Yeah, man, they make money over there. You know, like you go live, whatever, talking, and people be sending you gifts and all that shit. And you can turn all the gifts in.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of that. Only the couple times that I heard people talking about it on the live. But is it what is it more like a? It's more like a YouTube MySpace or something.
Nah, it's like a regular app. It's an app you download it, like a social app, but you can make money off of it though. It's like you gotta go live a certain amount of times to make a certain amount of money and shit. Like you gotta be on there for damn near all day, every day to make real money.
Spending all your time on that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, we gotta, yeah, it gotta be. This shit gotta be more like it should be. It should be like more structured, man. Like it's like the shit that's going on. Like I can only imagine like where this shit gonna be in about a year or two. In
This shit
about a
gonna be
year or
in
two.
a toilet. That's what it's because niggas is fighting for the same dollar, the same position. It's like, yo, everybody brings something different to the table. Niggas get like a fucking
Yeah.
it's sort of like a collective podcast. Or fuck around, not even one podcast. You start a whole fucking network with everybody. Because everybody brings something different to the table. Niggas fighting for the same dollar, the same spot, the same position. Like, come on, man.
But in essence, like everybody got the same position. Shit, everybody,
Mm-hmm.
everybody YouTube shit is contracts is the same.
Yeah.
So like, what extra can a motherfucker really be like? Like, what extra can a motherfucker really want? But from what I noticed, like everybody want to be seen. Everybody want to be, everybody want to be heard. Everybody want to be like first person that had the scoop on shit.
But everybody want to be seen and heard, but what you bringing with that, or most of what they bringing is negative. It's only a few of them probably put out positive shit, but they try to. I mean, this one girl, they damn near chased her off. She was cool, she was positive. They dragged her into a beef. She was like, nah, I can't take this shit. That nigga's crazy. And they'll do that. They try to do that shit.
All the time.
Mm-hmm.
All the time. Yeah, the haters always gonna come through.
Yeah.
Hey, I like the Brooklyn, I like the dislikes. I
Oh, you
like the
got dislikes?
yeah.
See? And the cut, just like in the video.
Yep, I had him. I made him
See
go.
shit,
I made
shit
him
like
go.
that.
I made him go create 28 pages to dislike.
See, you start with shit like that, the troll pages, then you actually beefing with somebody, then you fucking like, nah, this channel not for that. Like, this is crazy. I don't understand.
On the real. Hey, you said it right. Hey, you said it right, Brooklyn Nets. Matter of fact, I'm about to run that real quick. You said it just right.
Knowledge yourself.
The haters, they really admire you. They just don't got the strength to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
You really a big deal, man.
Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. You never stop learning. God is within. Protect your energy too. And remember, your haters really admire you. They just don't got the strength to tell you. You looking like a big deal.
I'm looking like a big deal. Yeah. And I'm looking like the real. If you can't swim, you bound to drown. Hard body like steel. Riding waves like I'm in a competition. I don't care how you feel.
Word.
Real though.
But I think
I didn't even notice it
YouTube.
though. I didn't even know.
Yeah, I think YouTube caught on to that the disliking shit. They were like, alright, if this certain amount of people always getting all these dislikes, there's something going on. They caught on all the fake pages and all that shit.
You said that YouTube caught on to what?
So all the fake pages and the dislikes. It's like, why I know they shot it. Like, why so many people dislike this video? But they not leaving no comments. You know what I'm saying? They not interacting with the hosts or nothing like that. You just disliking the video. But they still won't put you on an algorithm.
Exactly. Like if you didn't mess with it, you shouldn't have did nothing.
Yeah, I mean, 28 people or supposed people saw the video. So your numbers are still gonna go up. That don't see they don't like these niggas think they hurting you when they helping. Yeah, that shit corny. These niggas invest all this time. If you don't like the content of the person, don't watch it.
Right. And then like this YouTube shit thing, it's so weird that like people who creating content, they really think that everybody care that you're disliking the video. Like a lot of people like really don't care about that shit. Like that don't mean nothing to them. It's just like you, if anything, you exercising your fingers.
Mm-hmm.
You
You wasting
exercising
your
your
nigga.
fingers.
You could have saved a life. You could have saved somebody's life. You would rather sit here and dislike a person video 28 times or whatever. However many fake pages you make. You'd rather waste time doing that. You could have saved somebody's life. Could have made your kids some oatmeal or something. Could have did something, nigga. Shit. Nigga,
Hey,
calm.
on the real, and then to that, what make it even worse. What make it even worse is that like most of like them like all of my content for the most part like it don't get no dislikes.
Yeah.
It don't get no dislikes, but you know how that go when your opinion or your thought process is not popular. That's when that's when motherfuckers, you know, for some reason, like people think like it's a issue just because you think different, or they think that it's beef just because y'all had a disagreement.
Yeah, nah, but then that's why people got panels so you can go and talk, express your opinion without, you know what I mean, without feeling some type of way. Get your point across, they get their point across. Y'all agree to disagree, go your separate ways. But nah, niggas want to do extra shit. Niggas want to be extra.
Yeah, I didn't been on I didn't been in lines, and like you hear people uh talking about how they want to squabble up, how they about to squabble up, how they gonna pull up. And they've been saying this on these lives for months. I'm like, what's going on?
Hey,
Like,
it
when
ain't
y'all gonna be
nobody
like,
went nowhere.
ain't went nowhere, but back on the platform the next night
Shit.
for 6 months or however long. Because ain't no telling how long people was doing this before I even caught wind of it. And I ain't been up on this shit that long. Probably since about maybe like the last like 3 months, about 3 months, 4 months.
No. Man, but people was that sick. They talk about fighting the niggas for months and months. Or where you at? I'm coming. I'm like, come on, man.
Ain't went nowhere. Ain't went nowhere. Ain't did nothing. Not saying that they should. It's like, damn, you don't get tired of yelling at the screen and getting scrub cold and losing your voice only for nothing to transpire, which nothing really transpired in the first place for it to go there. It was just
Yeah.
like probably niggas they feelings and shit.
Turn into, yo, I'm pulling up. Pull up. Oh, listen, that. Oh, fuck you, suck my rug. Alright.
Yeah, like what do you say? Like put your skirt down, man. Put your skirt down, B.
Yeah, so started a thunderstorm around here.
You said it's a
Shit.
thunderstorm coming.
Nah, it just started just now. You hear that thunder?
I did.
Yeah. Thunderstorm out here.
I did. I just heard it.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's how the weather been?
Not just today. It was nice this weekend, yesterday, but just today, I guess. It was hot. It was like 90 something today. Yeah, this shit gotta cool off.
So it was 90 something. Now it's about to be a thunderstorm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's a whole vibe change right there.
Hell yeah.
That's a whole vibe change.
Nah, but luckily my son didn't go to football practice, and we would have been right out there. Got caught up in this shit.
They practice in the rain.
Not like this rain. Like if it's light rain, then yeah, but not like not this shit.
It be nighttime when they practicing. Daytime
Nah,
still.
like yeah, it's like 5 o'clock.
Oh, so it be like so when practice over, it be like damn near nighttime.
Nah, like nah, I practice till like what 7? Yeah, 5 to 7.
Yeah,
So it'll still be light out.
that ain't bad. Hey, you looking Brooklyn Nets, man. You already know, man. That shit ain't nothing, man. It's really just common sense. It's really just common sense, man. It ain't even like nothing. It ain't even like nothing big. Gotta use common sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like
A
why
lot
would
of
I?
these niggas ain't got common sense.
Yeah, it's like why would I entertain anything off the off of YouTube when I know exactly what it's for? It's
Mm-hmm.
for motherfuckers to be entertained. So, yeah, I can never like feed into that shit. But that be, but I ain't gonna lie though. I do know like if I did like my channel, it would have shot up there like fast. But that ain't what I want to.
Yeah, like you don't want to, you know what I mean? Get it like that. Like that's, shit. That's trash. With
Yeah, no, we gonna take the stairs on the stairs. What I do, what I do notice is that like okay, videos can have however many however many views and shit, but like a lot of the people who view it don't engage with it.
yeah,
A lot of people that view videos they don't engage with it.
they just go there to see the drama and shit. And they talk about it or whatever. Or make another video about it.
But then it's like engage with it on like a high level, like not just saying some bullshit. Because a lot of channels like people engage with it, but they just saying some bullshit though.
Mm-hmm.
Like they ain't saying nothing like that's really like pertaining to the content.
Yeah,
They just saying a bunch of stuff that they think or how they feel about some.
yeah.
He said Brooklyn Ness say like I'm waiting for you to get upset on YouTube. Like I've never seen or heard you upset or talking shit. Hey, that's funny. Hey, he said your energy always positive, bro. Straight up, good looking. Um, shit. To be honest, like I look at it like this: like this shit not real. First of all,
Yeah.
shit is not real. Like none of this shit is real. This is all fake stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
and then like on top of that, like to you gotta be comfortable. You gotta be comfortable in your own skin
Yeah.
to really not be able to go outside of your character or let somebody take you outside of your character. You gotta be comfortable in your own skin all the time. Not like it's very what up, Wanda? Peace, sis. Yeah, if you're not comfortable in your own skin at all times, like it's very likely like people gon' people can get you to get out of your body.
Yeah. Niggas will pick at you, try all kind of shit to get you out your character.
So yeah, hell yeah, and then you gotta be able to see what's going on, cause like you gotta be able to see what's going on. Cause I be seeing so much shit. I observe so much, so I can see a play coming a mile away.
Mm-hmm.
Whether I speak up on it right then and there, or whether I speak up on it on the back end or or private rather. So really got to be able see that kind of shit coming. Motherfuckers
Mm-hmm.
running plays in front of the people eye, just doing and saying crazy shit to be perceived a certain way, or to try to spin a narrative.
Yeah.
They either want to be perceived a certain way or spin a narrative. So he say easier said than done. Hey, you right about that too. It is easier said than done, but shit,
Mm-hmm.
this ain't some shit that I just developed overnight either. Shit,
Mm-hmm.
this is trial. This is trial and error too.
Yeah.
This is trial and error like a motherfucker, cause that shit do sound good, but can you act it out?
Yeah.
Motherfucker say the wrong shit to you and all hell break loose.
Yeah. 'Cause like I said, most of them is probably naturally confrontational in real life. So they probably alienated themselves so much. And that shit just transfers over here.
Yeah, that shit, and that's most definitely what the issue is. Like people, people is like they not. A lot of people wasn't like happy in real life,
Mm-hmm.
and this brung some happiness to them because it's like they getting attention now.
Yeah.
They getting attention. People paying them money, which is cool. That's cool. Like I don't know nobody hustle or support.
Yeah.
But what I do know is like money ain't got no direction. So too much
Yeah.
too much money to a unstable mind or a mind that hasn't identified who it is, it can be it can be detrimental to their growth. And
Mm-hmm.
too much attention, the same thing. It could be detrimental to their growth because you ain't never had attention, and then just out of nowhere, boom, you getting all this attention and people hitting
Yeah.
you up all the time and telling you stuff and asking you questions, and
Yeah.
it's like you don't know how to respond to that shit or how to really embrace it.
Mm-hmm. But then the attention they getting is from people who don't got common sense. Like they clearly know they doing something wrong, but they ain't gonna tell them that. They gonna cheer them on.
Right,
But you sitting back like, nah, this nigga doing some fuck shit. But you
right,
got 300 other people cheering them on.
right.
So you say something in the comments, yo, this is some fuck shit. You gonna get blocked, or whatever. They gonna try to gang up on you and all. Like you just like, you know what? It is. Let them be them. Let them get their little fan club. That's only 300 people. You know what I'm saying? There's
Right.
millions of other people in the fucking world.
That's just a limited amount of people.
Mm-hmm.
Like don't none of that shit. Like ain't none of that shit real. Like even like blocking somebody. Like that shit is not real. You can't really block nobody because somebody can always make an account.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
you
remember
can't
somebody
block
said they
nobody.
had fucking niggas had 300 accounts.
Damn,
But how the fuck you sit there and have time to do some shit like that?
300 accounts.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I wonder was that all at once or was that like a build up?
Nah, I think they had because some people they well, I'll give away the secret. They make fake accounts to build somebody page up or they page up. So
Mm,
like so somebody can have let's say 800 subscribers, but somebody made 300 accounts. 300 of them shits is the same person.
That's wild. Hey, also, man, I noticed this too. Like, it seemed like a lot of people who, or or a few people who had accounts that was built on negative shit, but they had a lot of subscribers. Like they deleted everything and switched their accounts up.
Yeah, they do
I
that too.
seen some shit like that.
Yeah, they do that too. But I think like I said, YouTube caught on to that shit though, because you won't be able to monetize the page because they know those are fake subscribers. So they pretty much caught on to that shit by now.
What can that say? He can pretty much he can he said, well, pretty much I can actually watch YouTube content and actually get to see how a person is in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. No, that's a fact. No, that's a fact. Even people who acting, you can still get an idea of like what they are in real life, who they are in real life.
Yeah.
Because you can't. It ain't that much. It ain't that much acting in the world
Yeah.
to where you can.
It's only so long fake us can pretend.
Yeah, yeah. It ain't that much acting in the world to where you can just stand to take certain shit without
Mm-hmm.
without responding a certain way, without responding like who you really are.
Yeah.
You can do a lot of acting, but it's gonna come out eventually
Yeah.
because it's not really you. You gotta like it gotta really like be you for you to even be able to find in the best way that where it's not gonna lead to shit happening that gonna be bad.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot, and then so many people they be like after shit happen, they be like, "Damn, I wish I didn't do that. I
Yep.
wish I would have did something different."
Mm-hmm.
Like they beating themselves up.
Yeah. Jump out the window.
Wanted to say, if I'm making an account, I'm making money from it.
Mm-hmm.
Real, huh? And it can't be playing like that. Just like, just like for fun, just to like be doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Brooklyn Ness say, like, I can really see flaws in every human and where they go wrong or their bad habits, etc. Yeah, it's a yeah. Everybody got their flaws. Everybody got their flaws. It just with me, I would say like it just depends on how bad the flaw is.
Yeah.
Everybody flaw need to be corrected, but
Yeah.
like the influence that the person with the flaws have and what those flaws are. That's the
Right.
that's one of the main things that gotta
Right.
be that gotta be addressed and shit. Cause like it's a lot of individuals with it's a lot of individuals who got huge platforms, but like the flaws are more than the flaws are shown more than than whatever the message could be.
Yeah.
and then it's like, damn, people just start coming for the entertainment and not being able to get the message.
You see what he said? He said, like, you talking fallouts. One reason I haven't gotten on panels on YouTube because I don't like fallouts with people. You ain't got to fall out with everybody. Like, the only panels you really should get on is people of like mind, like, you know what I'm saying, like-minded people.
See, I really don't even believe in that though, because it's like, how can I fall out if okay if I met you on YouTube and we haven't done anything to like fall out over. You feel me? Because it's like, what can you actually do to me for me to? It's it's certain things that got to be done, and like a lot of shit that be going on is on the YouTube shit. Like it ain't nothing for nobody to be falling out with people over. Initially, the initial shit, maybe some of the shit afterwards.
Yeah, like like when it gets to disrespect, but if you can have a debate and agree to disagree, it shouldn't be no fallout. There shouldn't be no disrespect after that.
Yeah, nah,
but
yeah.
people, but when you on here, it seems like when you disagree with somebody's, I guess, ideas or thoughts, they take it as you attacking them personally. So sometimes they take it personal and then want to go to the disrespect, the pull up, the drop your addy and all that shit.
Yeah, that's a little broad shit. Little broad shit for real. Cause that just let me know like a motherfucker was insecure about something.
Hmm.
Was insecure about something. This ain't even got nothing to do with me.
Hmm.
This is all you.
Yeah, that's childhood, nigga. That's childhood issues you gotta deal with. You want a
Right.
stranger, to pull up to you. That don't make no sense. This stranger could bring about 10 niggas to where you rest at.
Yeah, I don't know what
You
people be really thinking, but I also be thinking like people who say that like they know they just not about to just be waiting right there.
Yeah, like you gonna
Like
throw your whole life away, right?
feel like ain't nobody that dumb to just okay pull up right here, and then they go wait right there in the place that they told them to pull up. Like ain't nobody doing that, so it's like I don't even like niggas be capping for real.
Word, like nigga gonna be
Like hearing
sitting
they
there
stuff talk.
looking at his phone, like, damn, where this nigga at, man? Yo, I'm still out here. He sent a DM, yo, I'm still out here. Where you at? I'm waiting for you.
Yeah,
And this nigga show up with 10 niggas with fucking 30 clips, 30 shot clips. What the fuck you gonna do that? Yo,
nigga not even gonna be out there watching.
shit.
Not niggas is not about to be out there. That's just some shit that sound good for entertainment.
Yeah, dude. And if somebody be like, I ain't pulling up, oh, you sure? Then they feel like they won.
And that's a tell all right there too, cause like you won what? Like I don't even know what you talking about. What you win? Like what happened? I missed something.
Like, nah, you ain't pulling up, so nigga, so you saw.
I ain't pulling up so nigga, you fucking where you at? Nigga be like, man, I'm in
Yeah, I remember that shit. I think I was on Instagram one time. I had disagreed with some, said something. The nigga had some wrong information or something. And I told him the right information. It was something, damn, I forgot who post I was on, who comments I was in. And I said something. Nigga said, shut the fuck up, fuck nigga. Pull up and drop the Addy. So I said, I'm in New York. This nigga was all the way in fucking, I think, New Orleans or some shit. I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna book a flight to New Orleans to go pull up on you.
Oh,
I
wow.
said, these niggas don't make no fucking sense.
Hell no. Knowing damn well you're not even gonna be at the spot. Nigga gonna try to ambush you.
Man,
Like it ain't even that kind of party. That shit just sound good. That shit sound good for what's the name? Cause niggas be, I, I, I feel like niggas, they feel like they not gonna be able to come back to YouTube if they don't argue back or some shit.
yeah, like, I don't know, like, but what's the reason for arguing? If you're having a debate, agreeing to disagree, it shouldn't turn into no argument. But people feel personally attacked, so that's what they gonna do.
And then it's like when you get to ask them, cause I be wanting to know what happened. I'll be like, okay, okay, well, what did it? What was said? You feel me? What did I say?
Mm-hmm.
Let's backtrack this to see what's really going on. And people don't be
Mm,
wanting to do that because if you backtrack it, you know, like it really wasn't nothing.
yeah, but now you try to disrespect me, and okay, what did I say? Nah, you trying to play me, yo. I ain't for that disrespect and try to flip it all to some other shit. You like, man, listen, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, man, this shit is sick behavior though. Like, niggas really got mental issues, man. I think that's mainly what it is, the mental issues.
That ain't been dealt with yet.
Yup, the mental illness.
Hey, I just Queen just Queen just pulled up with these groceries, man. I'm about to wrap this thing up, man.
All right, cool, cool.
Go bring these joints in and get with the fam a little bit. I appreciate you coming through.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate that most definitely. I'm gonna have to um I'm gonna have to come back with this because I ain't really collaborate. But yeah, I'm gonna get into it. But
All
yeah,
right.
appreciate you for coming through. Good looking, man. Salute,
All right. Peace, my guy. Peace.
sir. Appreciate everybody for coming through. The likes and the dislikes. I love it all. I'm here for it all. I really don't care about it. Y'all care about it more than I do. But hey, that's your prerogative. That's your prerogative. I ain't mad at it. I'm glad at it. But yeah, man, stand on what you say and only say what you can stand on, man. Smack that like button, smack that subscribe button. If you haven't, put that notification bell on all. I will be back. I might come back tonight with something. I might come back tonight with something. Ain't no telling though. But yeah, salute to everybody. And I'm out this thing.
peace, freedom, and justice. You never stop learning. God is within. Protect your energy too. And remember, your haters really admire you. They just don't got the strength to tell you. You looking like a big deal.
I'm looking like a big deal. Yeah. And I'm looking like the real. If you can't swim, you bound to drown. Hard body like steel. Riding waves like I'm in a competition. I don't care how you feel.